Good morning. Another morning in the Philippines. It's beautiful out this morning. Have typhoons been passing by, low pressure systems and stuff like that, and it's keeping it nice and cool, giving us lots of rain. They're actually starting to work in the rice fields now, cleaning them, getting ready to plant. This is a rainy season, but it's I think El Nino or La Nina, one of them. It makes it real hot going across the ocean and everything. And this area here is supposed to be extra hot and dry until March, I think, is supposed to last. But we've been lucky with all of these low pressure systems and typhoons going through that we've been getting rain. So yeah, these rice fields, the guys have been working out there and getting them cleared out. They actually go and they'll use like a rototiller, and they'll clear all this out, all this grass, and pull it out. And then they'll be replanting soon. But anyhow, I always have these projects going on. Some of them are projects that we're trying to get done from scratch, and some of them are projects that kind of pop up because we've got to do some maintenance. So we installed a sink and water and everything in a house 4 years ago, and actually it was before I got here. Everything was put in place, but the drain line just came outside the house and just ran out to a rice field. So now I have decided we're going to do some proper maintenance. So I ordered a grease trap. That's what this is. And this is going to be above ground. And you can see this little lid on it. And what we have here is the water comes in from this side here and it'll catch all the large stuff in here in this basket. It goes through whatever grease, oil, or whatever will stay here. The water goes down below, but at certain points some of the oil and stuff will get in here. So this should be just oil in this area right here. And then out the bottom, water will keep on flowing. So you can see the inlet on the left hand side is a little higher than the right hand side where the outlet is. So we're going to install that, put that over here where the outlet of the kitchen sink is right now. You can see this is where it comes out, the bottom here. So this is where it's coming out, and it goes down, and it's always plugged up underground going this way, and it goes out to the rice field. And we're cleaning that all the time, and it's only a 2-inch line. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have this go from here over out. We'll have the grease trap, and then have it run all the way over to this line that you can see way over here, right there. And then that will go out. You can see we've already got it set up, going out, go to the rice field, and it's just going to be clean water when it gets out of there. So this is something when we have it sitting here that we're going to have to clean it on a regular basis. Shouldn't be that bad. It's set up for 3 to 5 gallons a minute of water flow, and from a kitchen sink, you know, that's a lot of water flow, and I don't think we're ever going to have that. But anyhow, at least we're finally going to get a grease trap to be able to maintain what's going on. Okay, so this is the outlet of the sink in the kitchen, the cocina. Like I said, there's no loop in there. There's no P-trap. And this goes down and it gets plugged up. There's no grease trap. So what we're going to do is all of this, we're going to make a P-trap loop here and then come over this way. And this is going to go out to the rice field. We have a clean out way down there. We have a clean out here. Like I said, this is the grease trap. Now, this grease trap, this is supposed to be 2-inch. Well, this 2-inch is smaller than, it's like 1 3/4. This is 2-inch here on the inside. Well, excuse me, on the outside. But the piping here that we are using is all 2-inch on the inside. needless to say, this is too small for this to have a tight fit. So if you look close, you can see what I did was I put hose clamps around here, but before I did, I heated it real good with a torch, a hand torch, all the way around, outside, inside, and got it where it was really plious. Put on the clamp, regular hose clamp, clamped it in place, good and tight. So right now, just by hand, you can't pull it off. You have to really twist on it. Did the same thing to the other side here. You can see the hose clamp where I really tightened it up good. And then the regular 2-inch PVC there will glue that. Now in the future, what I'll do is on this end, after we get this all connected, I'm gonna cut into there and I'll put a union in there. And that way I can disconnect it at this end if I have to. And then on that end there, should be able to work that thing off if I have to. Hopefully we won't have to worry about that. But this is all gonna set closer to the house, and then we'll put cement back here to cover that, because we're gonna have to go through there with motorcycles walking. I don't want that damaged, so that's gonna be all cemented up to here. I'm not worried too much about this, but I might put something underneath of it just to brace it, in case somebody does step on it or something. And then of course here, this is going to retain water, so we're going to have to put a hole down at the end of that to let whatever water run out. I already have a drain over here, but we have a roof over it. All of this here goes to the very end outside, but there's still going to be plenty coming in there. Anyhow, that is for our grease trap for the kitchen sink. So that's what's coming up next. All right, so here's an update. We got it installed. That's the P-trap I was talking about. So this will be water inside here. It'll hold water coming from the kitchen. And that will prevent any kind of smell from back there coming back into the kitchen sink. That's the whole purpose of the P-trap, in case somebody wants to know and doesn't know that. So this is the old line going straight down. We capped that off. Coming to the grease trap here, and it's all connected now. Didn't quite have enough glue in here, it looks like, so we have a slight drip, so I just put like a rubber band around there with a clamp. This is just temporary to hold it in place. There's no way to repair that without completely cutting it out and redoing it, because there's no pipe left here to be able to go onto. I'd have to bring it. Anyhow, I just have to redo the whole thing, and I'm not going to do that. So I do have some tape that you would put on the roof. It's a real thick roofing tape for leaks, for water leaks, and I think I'm going to remove that band clamp at some point, and I'll take that tape, just cut a small piece of it and put it around there. It's really thick, and probably put a clamp on that also. It's good stuff. But we'll just see how that goes. So anyhow, that's the completion of it. And I'll show you the inside of it here. There we go. So there we go. You see, this is all the heavy stuff goes in here, right from the kitchen sink, any kind of rice or whatever. And then the second one is going to have anything that'll get past. It goes underneath this barrier wall right here, metal. And then the oil and stuff is going to float, of course, so it's going to be just oil right there with a little water underneath. And this is just clean water, and this is what goes out the end. It'll go out there. So this is basically complete for now, and next I have to get some water going to the wash machine, the other wash machine. So stay tuned. By the way, I just thought I'd mention, this is the size that I bought. You see it's 5 gallons a minute grease trap. Different sizes you can get. You can bury this in the ground, have it above ground. I wasn't about to dig this and put it underground, so we just mounted above ground. I'm probably going to put some braces under here like you see, where you don't have to worry about anybody bumping into it and breaking it. We'll put that cement there. This box will come out if you need it to come out. It's just kind of like got its own little form that it's setting in, and I've already loosened it up and removed it and put it back. If you guys like my videos that I'm putting out, just go to my channel, hit subscribe. There's a subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. No information that they want from you. It just makes it easy. So if you go to your subscriptions, when you guys log on and go to YouTube, it'll show all the different channels you're subscribed to. It makes it really easy. You can see anything new that I put out. If you want a notification, there's a little notification bell, and it'll notify you anytime I have a new video. So hope you guys are doing well, and thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all of you. Take care.